Hi, I'm Charlie, here with more simple tips to help you live the lifestyle you love. Today I'm talking all about how to win over the man of your dreams. And if you've been watching The Bachelor, then you know that this is the point where all the women are going into full swing and they're asking this very question and scrutinizing every minute and 33 seconds that they had and what could I have done differently to win over his heart? Well, I have to tell you, if you're looking for the secret, here it is. You don't win over a man. He is not a prize at the county fair. So let me just save you from that. And even worse, this is a fallacy. And this fallacy, it causes you to do things like being somebody other than who you really are because you want to appear like the cool girl that you think he thinks a cool girl looks like. And then you do other things like not really being honest about what you want because you think that expressing that makes you appear to be needy instead of just honest so that you can attract somebody who is the right person for you. And then the worst by far is the competing with other women. When you compete with another woman and you try to cut her down to make yourself look better, all you do is highlight your own insecurity and suggest that you don't really feel good about who you are. So if you are looking for more than just figuring out a way to be the center of attention in the bar on Friday or Saturday night, then here are 3 things that you really can do to enhance your ability to attract a fabulous relationship and definitely capture the attention of a fantastic guy. Here goes. Number 1, you need to approach your dating life with clarity. And I don't mean this 42 numbered list of all the stuff that he's supposed to be. That is just so ridiculous and overkill. Listen, the clarity comes from understanding what it is that you want to experience with somebody. What kind of communication do you want to have? How are you in your sex life? How are you even in your affection? You know, are you someone who's very affectionate? You want to hold hands. Those are the kinds of things that you need to think about. How are you going to relate to one another? You know, there's nothing more interesting and sexy about a woman than when she's enthusiastic and she's self-aware. So you need to have that clarity about what it is that you want to experience with someone, because then a man knows you're not just looking for a man to fill the position. You're looking for an actual relationship, and therefore you're looking for the man with whom you can have that relationship with. And that brings me to step number 2. You want to approach your dates with confidence. Your dating life is really, really a lot more fun, and it's a lot more easy to navigate when you have confidence. Now, how do you do that? Well, there's 2 sides to that. First of all, you've got to remember that if you're thinking that in order to be confident, it's about wearing this, walking that way, that is all baloney. That's that same external baloney that just really makes you look more insecure than anything because you don't really own it. So what you want to remember is that there is no prerequisite like being the most beautiful, the fittest, the smartest, the most successful. None of those things are required for you to have an awesome relationship with an amazing guy. You just need to be you, and then you need to find that complement with whom you can have a great experience. So once you can take the pressure off of thinking that you need to be the best at everything or this or that, now you can just focus on who you are and own it. What are the things about you that make you really cool? You know, do you have a great sense of humor? Are you just a really fun person to be with? Are you loving? Are you sweet? What are those things? You know, what were the things that are quirky about you? If you can get clear about what the things are about you that make you pretty cool to hang out with, now that's where that confidence comes from, because you understand why you're at the table and what it is that you believe you have to offer that person. Even more significantly, once you know that and you've reminded yourself of that, now you can look at him and say, well, who are you and how do you relate? Not from this, who are you, prove yourself, but from this, who are you, like, you know, who are you supposed to be with me? Which brings me to number 3. This is so important. We have gotten so lazy in the dating realm. I mean, it's terrible. You know, I met the love of my life last year, and if I hadn't been willing to put a little effort into that, to getting to know him, we met from across the world, being on 2 different continents. I can't even imagine the relationship I would have missed out on if I didn't put that effort in. You can't be a lazy dater. This whole idea that in 30 seconds, you know, it's just like an app. Well, let me download it. If I don't like it, I'm just going to exit and send it to the trash bin. You cannot have a really fantastic relationship and attract an awesome relationship if you won't put any effort into your dating life. Now, yes, there are ways that you can pre-qualify people so you're not just going out with everybody that you meet or everybody that, you know, sends you a wink. But at the same time, you need to put effort in, because there's 2 things that happens when you don't want to do that. One, you stay in the relationship that's lousy because you've already gone through all of that getting to know him phase, so you stick with something that you're not really happy with because you're too lazy to have to start over again, or you never really get started because you're hitting the delete button on everybody before you get to know them. Grab your curiosity. Be more humble. Be more interested in who this person is and what they may have for you, because you know what? You may get surprised and realize that everything that you've been looking for is just in a package that you didn't expect, or they may have some other gift for you in some other area of your life and they came through those dates, but all of a sudden they revealed themselves to be something else. The main thing is that you give yourself that opportunity to get out there and have a fabulous relationship, because it is beyond worth it. Now, if you need any help from this, you can always do a private consult with me. We can work via Skype, we can work via phone, or we can work in person depending on where you live. And in the meantime, join me back here on Wednesday. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that way you can get my videos every single week when they come out. Next week, more simple tips to help you get the best out of life and love.